What's going on, guys? My name is Pone, for you guys that are already subscribed here, and those guys that are recently looking into what this video is. I want to warn you guys before the video starts to do me a solid and listen to the actual video. Do not leave a comment before you finish the video. Do not leave a comment if you are going to be negative, because simply put, I'm going to block you. And you may actually enjoy some future content from this channel. So that is something that you have to decide whether or not you want to do. So I would recommend, before you jump to any sort of conclusions or get pissy about anything, to understand that comments are accepted, criticism's okay, opinions are okay, but if you're rude about it, disrespectful, you say something I simply do not like, I will remove it and kick you, and you wasted your time. So without further ado, let's talk about what's going on. There's a lot of people over the last week that have been at me, Pone, I miss it. There were a lot of people that were disrespectful when they left. There were a lot of people that were respectful when they left. And there are a lot of people that are still currently subscribed to my main channel that miss Battlefield heavily. I didn't honestly think this would bother people as much as it did. That video was supported. It had about 7,000 likes and about 1,000 dislikes, which I expected a lot of people to unsubscribe. It was a gamble that I took for something I wanted to do. So before we talk a little bit about Battlefield returning, or the chance of it returning, or when it's going to return, or anything like that, I want to tell you exactly why I did it. A lot of people feel as if I betrayed them, or I turned my back on the community, or I was mad at Battlefield and I quit, when that is not the situation whatsoever. COD, I got mad at. COD, I quit. Battlefield, no, I love Battlefield. I have Battlefield 3. I reinstalled it specifically because of the support that I had on a charity live stream a few days back. As promised, I told them that I would try to bring Battlefield back. I made a video similar to this shortly after I did that live stream, and people did not receive it too well because they were too ignorant to actually watch the video. So, where I'm at is I'm not against bringing it back, but it would have to be at my pace with my sort of restrictions and limitations, and you would have to be okay with it. So that's what I'm going to tell you right now. The main reason I left is because it made my life easier. The best and most simplest way I can put it is YouTube is no longer my primary source of income. It's no longer my job. Battlefield to me was more of a responsibility. I didn't play the game because I enjoyed the game so much anymore. It was more that I played it because I had a quota to hit, because I wanted views, because I wanted money, but because that is no longer my goal, my direction, I felt like that I didn't want to post something that felt like a responsibility to me. I don't want to have to spend hours editing and thinking about what to talk about. A lot of commentators are successful when they simply talk about the game, what's going on, it's convenient, or they'll repeat themselves or take stats from a website, stuff like that. I try to come up with life stories. I've only got so much I can do, and it took so much out of me to keep thinking about how to be funny, how to not replicate things, how to not duplicate stories, how to do stuff like that every day. And it wasn't easy. So instead of it being a responsibility, what I did is I actually just trimmed off the fat. I got rid of it. And the simplest way I can put it is because it was no longer a job, I wasn't going to do what I did before. I put 60 to 80 hours a week into YouTube, which a lot of people do. Sly Foxhound, a lot of people put that in. People think I'm complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it. I made good money for a while I did that. I definitely did for a while. So the situation came down to the fact that I'm no longer making money for it, so why keep doing it? For example, if you're working at Walmart, for sake of argument, you're working at Walmart, you make $10 an hour. And all of a sudden, for the same amount of work, the same amount of hours, the same amount of effort, you're all of a sudden restricted to making $2 per hour. What do? You quit. You need to find another means of survival, supporting for your family, stability, a job. So with that, I took a gamble. And I stopped investing my time into Battlefield and FPS. It's something that stressed me out a lot. And that's what really took a toll on my channel. This is why a lot of people look at this video and think, oh, I knew you'd be back. You're never dedicated. You cut out on Let's Plays. You do all this stuff. Yeah, it's true. I do. I've dropped the ball a lot of times. I started up a lot of things and never finished them. And a lot of it was, for lack of better words, desperation. I was trying to make ends meet for my family. My goal on YouTube was all about money because I wanted to get back to where I was before, where I lived comfortably and I could buy my wife things, and I had a savings saved up for my son for college. I had to go into that because we don't have it anymore. And it was an act of desperation. It was me trying all these unique ideas, trying it for a week or two, realizing it wasn't going to pan out. I wanted something instant that blew up and skyrocketed me back into where I was before, and I would never give any time for anything to build up. So I tried things bit by bit, and then I realized it wasn't working out to how I wanted it to, and I dropped it. which is not stable. It's not consistent, and that upset a lot of people. And for that, I apologize. I know I drove a lot of people away with that, and I didn't mean to. Honestly, it was just me trying to make a move. I felt like it was going downhill, and I needed something strong to revive it. Now, at this point, this is a hobby for me. So now I'm not trying to make money. I'm making a little bit of money on the side. Hell, if I'm lucky, my Minecraft videos and Cube World and whatever else is actually over on that channel may blow into it, may turn into making a little bit of money. But in the meantime, I've basically relocated it into it being a hobby. So I decided, remove Battlefield, remove what I was used to doing, what I've done for the last 2 years, and post what I wanted to post. Because this is no longer a hobby. You guys gotta understand, as viewers, you support the hell out of me. I appreciate every bit of it. But you're getting free entertainment. You just watch these videos. We put countless hours into it. We ask for support, and I'm not saying I'm ungrateful whatsoever. What I'm saying is people overreacted. They acted like I owed them something. They acted ungrateful. They were like, I can't believe you did this. You turned your back on us. Fuck you, you faggot. I got a lot of hatred when people left. There were those people that were respectful, like, Pone, dude, I love you to death. I appreciate all the time you put in for us. But I'm here for Battlefield. I'm going to unsubscribe. And those guys, most of those guys I said goodbye to. I respect the person that's willing to do that and not act childish and immature like I just took away your Hot Wheel and hit it on the fridge and punched you in the face. You know what I mean? So like it's just some people just need to handle that, and I'm okay with the fact that I lost like 4K subs or anything like that. I'm okay with only getting 5K views on my Minecraft videos because this is now a hobby. You got to understand that my priorities and perspective has changed. So I put on there what I wanted to do, something I thought would be fun, and in turn, even the Battlefielders can learn to appreciate the Minecraft because it allows me to get back into what I was doing. It allows me to appreciate fun and become a better commentator, a better person. So upon that, it'll reflect in my Battlefield commentaries. Now, we'll cut into what I would basically change if I was to bring Battlefield back. First things first, if I bring Battlefield back, it'll be located on this channel. I want people to understand that I severed it from that channel, so people do not understand that that is my primary interest. That is not my priority. My priority is the road that I want to take, and that's Minecraft, Let's Plays, anything like that I enjoy having fun with. Postal, Cube World, you know, Smite, those are things that I like personally. So that's the way the iPhone Star for Hire channel is going to go. Now, this channel is the channel that we can basically call the Pony channel. This channel is dedicated to things that you guys want, basically meaning FPSs. If I get enough money around, I'll even bring up PlayStation 4. I don't play COD on console or on PC, so technically if I get a PlayStation 4, which I can't really afford right now, then I'll be posting Call of Duty again too. But again, like I said, if I do it in moderation, if I do it bit by bit, I can tolerate the game, and I don't mind taking 2 hours out of my week to put together a Battlefield video for you guys. I don't mind putting 1 or 2 videos up a week for you guys. But it's not going to go back to how it was. It never will. I made this gamble for one of two wings. In my opinion, this gamble was a bad business move. But I did it with a smile. I did it realizing I did what I always wanted to do but never had the balls to do it because I was afraid of failing my family. So what I did is I took a leap. I said, hey, let's try to do what I want to do. And I didn't. I honestly didn't have no intentions of bringing Battlefield back. It wasn't until I saw how much I let people down or how guilty I felt, because I felt responsible for posting for you guys, and how much people missed it. I had no clue. I had no freaking clue. I'm like, there's Russian Badger out there. There's Level Cap. There's all these great entertainers. Why the hell am I special? But apparently I bring something different that you weird fucking individuals love, so whatever. So I just was taken away with that, and with the charity stream, with the support on that, I told them that I would try my best to bring it back. So things as early as Battlefield 3 could come back, depending on the support on this video and the comments and what you guys think. I do want to avoid the negativity of people like, I knew you wouldn't stay gone. I'm not doing this for me. Understand, this is not my job anymore. This channel's not even partnered. So the situation is, I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing it for me. I don't need Battlefield anymore. Those things are here because I want to give it to you guys. Entirely for you guys. And it's not even a sacrifice to me. I don't mind really cutting out an extra couple hours out of my week to post 1 or 2 Battlefield videos for you guys. I honestly don't. But I can't do it to the extent that I used to. 1 or 2 Battlefield videos a day was just too much for me. And, you know, for not being paid for basically doing it, I couldn't keep up with it. So I had to set it on the back burner. And honestly, if it wasn't for those guys that were so respectful and so nice to me, I would not be bringing it back. So those guys, I thank you for that. And those people that were afraid of it coming back or were not sure if it was going to come back, you owe them a big BJ for that one. But you know, that's just kind of where I am. It was hard for me to put into words where I was and how I felt. But like I said, it was a two-part gamble. It was a win-win in my situation. Either A, I brought in Minecraft, maybe happened to get lucky and pan out in that. I'm not sure. I find I do better in Let's Plays and live commentaries anyways. But I wasn't expecting to blow up on Minecraft. It may happen, it may not. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So the situation is I do that as kind of like a last resort. If it pans out and I get views and maybe I can actually turn this back into my full-time job, then I'm happy with that. That's something that I'm willing to try because I do love entertaining. And if not, I quit YouTube and I get a IRL job, basically. I've worked a few different things. It's not hard for me to do stuff. People act like I've never had a real job. Oh, no, let's go back into the real world. I've dealt with this stuff in my life. It's not a big deal. Wouldn't be, but just a moment for me to get one. Shut up, phone! But I wanted to try to have a little fun and see if I can sustain my family and the income for a little while at the chance that it may grow. So it's kind of what a few month try is. But if not, I would probably quit. And upon quitting, then I get a 40-hour-a-week job. I work a 9 to 5, and I get all that extra time with my family. So in my mind, the reason I made this move is either A, I can pan off and maybe make something in my channel in the route that I want to take it. No promises, no guarantees. It's a big gamble. It's maybe not even likely. And B, it falls apart. I got to get a new job, but at that point, I've got double the time to spend with my family. So no matter which way it goes, I like it. Not to mention that the stress level has been great. I've had the best week in the last couple years since I've been removing this from it. The stress level has gone down since I've taken this new direction, and it's going to reflect in my Battlefield commentaries. If they do come back, you're going to see that, you know, with 1 or 2 videos a week, they're going to be higher premium content. There's going to be better editing. There's going to be better quality. They're going to be funnier videos. It's not me trying to come up with new stuff every day. So this could be a good thing for both parties. So let me know what you guys think. Leave an honest comment down below. I want to thank you guys that made it this far into the video that didn't just react or say anything about it. So there is a chance that it could be coming back, and that's honestly up to you guys. So tell me what you guys feel below. If I honestly feel that for the most part people are being disrespectful or rude, this is my last chance. This is the last chance that I may ever bring it back. So if people are being rude in the comments or anything like that, I'm done. And I will just strictly stick to what I want to do. So this is just a chance to see if you guys want it back. And I felt like it was the least I could do because I do feel like I kind of let you guys down a little bit. Don't even know why I shouldn't, because it's a choice that I made, a gamble that I took, and I felt it was the best idea. But again, and when I think about it, 1 or 2 videos a week isn't a big deal. But 7, 8, 10 videos, not going to happen anymore. So just so you guys know, it would be in moderation. It would be at my pace. Obviously, when Battlefield 4 came out, you'd get like 8 videos a day for 2 weeks. You'd grind out really heavy, and then it would slow down a little bit and blotch. But for the most part, that's kind of how it would go. But that's how that is. Again, any feedback is appreciated. Try to keep it sane in the comments. Try not to be disrespectful. But that's about it, guys. So, yeah. Thanks for your time. We'll see where this goes. I love your mouths. See you guys.